and Trent may have more in common than just the triplets, while Maya's instability causes her more drama at work in Shortland Street.
I want you to be my wife.
You gotta have a shindig to celebrate.
Is this not it?
No, we're gonna have a party.
I'll book you a theatre.
My shift's over. Alice's party.
Of course. I was off, you go, I'll badge someone else.
No, I'll take it.
Xavier's gonna be here any minute.
Would you two care to wet your whistles or something else?
Just the bill, thanks, mate.
Excuse me, Muscles. I would like more champagne, please. What? Alice has had too much to drink? Well, I think Alice can be the judge of that. Champagne, stat. Thank you very much. You made it.
Finally.
Sorry, I'm late.
I'll get you back. Hey, can you get us another glass?
It's a story, mate.
Oh, he's here now. That's all that matters. Let's go carve it up on the dance floor. What do you say?
I had to go into surgery.
Must have been some emergency.
A drainage of a spinal abscess.
And you got stuck because you're the only surgeon available. Poor thing.
Actually, no, there was another surgeon on.
So why didn't you let them do it?
It's complicated.
Oh, you stand your fiancé up at your own engagement party. I think you owe them a better explanation than that, bro.
Actually, let's just go home.
What about this? I'll take care of it. You make sure you take care of her. Here. She was going on about driving home before.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Thank you for looking after her.
I said let's go, so let's go.
Alice.
And don't forget to discharge Mrs. Paul.
Check your handover notes. You discharged her yesterday, remember?
So I did.
Sure you didn't have anything to drink at Alice's party?
No, I'm just tired. I've been putting in lots of extra hours raising money for Emilio.
Right, well, maybe ease up on it a bit, yeah?
Honestly, I'm fine.
Well, what's wrong?
Do you know that guy?
No? How come?
Excuse me? Can I help you?
I'm lost.
What are you looking for exactly?
It's okay. I think I'm right. Could I have everyone's attention, please? I'd like to officially welcome Gabrielle Jacobs as our new head of surgery. Gabrielle joins us from Australia, where she was one of that country's top neurosurgeons. We're lucky to have her. I hope you'll all make her feel welcome. I'll leave you to her.
Hi there.
Looking forward to working with you. Paul Allen, Weaver Murray, Brown and Kelly.
I'd heard she was a bit weird.
You did this patient allocation?
Yes?
It's wrong.
Beg your pardon?
Mrs. Mutterby, you've assigned her to 2 separate wards simultaneously.
Oh, so I have.
Fix it.
Alice, wait.
Stupid heels.
Let's get a taxi.
You want a taxi? Get one. Me? I'm driving home. Damn it!
Come on, give me the keys.
Back off, will you? Give them to me! God, you're useless. You can't drive, you can't turn up to your own engagement party. So come on, out with it.
What?
The real reason you stood me up made me look like a dick in front of all my friends. If someone else could have done that op, why did it have to be you?
I'll tell you in the morning.
Tell me now!
No, you're drunk.
Why do you think that is? Because my own fiancé stood me up at our engagement party? You know what everyone was thinking? Poor Alice. When's she gonna get a break? When's her luck gonna change? Not tonight, obviously.
Come on, you can't drive home like this.
Hey! You can't even drive!
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Without the medication and operation, Emilio will die, so whatever you could give would be appreciated. Well, if that's all you can afford, then every little bit helps to keep Emilio alive. Thank you, Mrs. Stubbs. Nothing. What do you want?
Hey?
Are you following me?
Hey?
First I see you at the IV and then in there.
What? I just came out to get some fresh air.
Lamont sent you, didn't he?
Who?
I am not stupid and you've got no right.
Bloody nutcase.
What was all that about?
That guy's following me, I'm sure of it. Everywhere I go, there he is. Keith! You know him?
His daughter's recovering from a tonsillectomy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he hates hospitals. Maybe that's why he seemed a little edgy.
I must have been watching too many thrillers lately.
It's actually a very reasonable idea.
What? You and Cindy playing mummy and mummy? No, it's odd. It's not natural.
Gerald, there are all sorts of different families these days.
Those kids need a father as well.
They've got a father, Trent, and he's made a very reasonable offer too.
Well, he won't stay reasonable. Neither of them will. And I thought it was just going to be us, Morgan. You and I. Instant family.
We were, but now...
Were. Past tense. You don't think I'm part of this equation anymore. Is this because... when I couldn't go there?
Of course not. And I haven't made any decisions yet anyway.
Well, if you ask me, the less we have to do with the Watsons, the better. I say they're as unstable as a house of cards. I say we stick to our original plan. Pay the money back and raise the kids ourselves.
Have you got a spare 10 grand?
I told you, we can use the money Mum and Dad are giving us for a house deposit.
Why should you have to pay off money I've spent?
Because that clears your obligations to Cindy and Trent.
But then it just makes me obliged to you instead.
Don't be silly. Of course it doesn't.
You drive like an old woman.
Sorry.
Other way.
Sorry.
I am so sick of hearing that word.
Sorry. Listen, I apologize for everything. For the party.
You may be a hotshot surgeon, but you are a totally crap driver. You've got cold feet, haven't you?
The truth is, Alice.
Look out!
Are you right?
You stand me up, and then you try and kill me. You're real cash, you know that?
If you insist on being a filthy smoker, the least you can do is empty out the ashtray.
I've actually got more important things to do right now, like trying to save a little boy's life.
I can't believe you're using him as an excuse for being lazy.
If I don't find the money for Emilio's treatment by the end of the week, then his surgery won't go ahead and we'll be stuffed. Don't you understand that?
I do, but I still want you to empty out the ashtray.
Don't answer it.
Why not?
We don't know who it is.
That's right, Maya. Genuinely, you don't until you answer the phone. Hello.
If it's for me, I'm not here.
Right?
Who is it?
I'm sorry, can you just say that again? There's an annoying noise in the background. Oh, no, thank you. Yes, I'm sure.
Who was it?
Some telemarketer doing a survey on dishwashing liquid. You so need to chill.
I'm just a little stressed right now.
Obsessed, more like.
It's a good cause and it'll be worth all the hard work it has to be.
Are you going to get him?
Oh, could you? I'm busy.
Too busy to check on your son? Oh, but hey, at least that other little boy has your full attention, right?
Oh, it was gathering dust at home. I'm just glad it's finally going to be used.
What did Cindy say? You didn't tell her. Don't you think you should have asked her first?
Well, we hardly see each other. Only when she pops around to grab stuff from home. Anyway, you'll need 2 more of these. Hope you're planning on a big bedroom. They never would have fitted in the little nursery we'd started anyway.
You guys always seemed so good together.
We were. I loved her.
What went wrong?
Oh, we assumed that children would complete the picture, that would live happily ever after, us and the kids. Then when it doesn't happen, you know, when you get so close you can imagine it, start planning, start buying stuff. After we lost the last one, I think Cindy swung between blaming herself and blaming me.
Me doing this for you, it was supposed to make everything better.
I know, and we love you for it. But we should have known. We should have seen that it was too late. I feel terrible that we asked you to do such a huge, huge thing.
I'm okay.
That's why, like I said, you know, whatever decision you make, whatever you want to do, I'll support you.
Thank you.
Oh, and if you need a hand putting this together, just let me know, eh?
Wait. What are you doing tomorrow morning?
Oh, nothing major. Why?
I've got a follow-up ultrasound. Do you want to come?
Sweet, it's just a bit of a bump.
I told you.
Alice, I'm so sorry.
There goes that word again.
Well, none of this would have happened if I just turned up at the engagement party on time.
It wasn't all your fault. After all, I did a fairly accurate impersonation of a nasty drunk when I tried to jump behind the wheel.
So how's the car?
It's a bit crunched, but no damage to the one in front, thank goodness. So the driver never had to know that I was drunk and he didn't have his license.
What a team.
I'll pay for the damage to your car.
No, you won't. I can't have your family starving because I was too stubborn to get in a taxi.
My family. That's the real reason.
Sorry?
Why I stayed behind to do the surgery. I felt guilty.
About what?
About leaving them all behind so I can stay here with you.
But you said your mother was happy.
A half-truth. Before she gave her blessing, she cried. And then she apologized, and then she cried again.
I think this is the part where you say you have another patient to attend to.
Excuse me, guys, I've got another patient to attend to.
I'm so sorry, Alice. I don't know what to do.
I do.
Oh, Mummy must be down here. She's not in her room. Maya? Maya? Look, Mummy. Okay. Look, Nina. Mum? Yeah, I don't know the time, that's why I'm calling. Maya's not here and she's just... False alarm. I'll see you later. Go back to sleep. I'm really sorry. Where have you been?
Running.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you said I needed to deal with my stress, so I went for a run.
Are you insane?
Totally cleared my head, and better still, I had the best fundraising idea for Emilio. A fun run, and people get sponsored per lap. Isn't Mummy clever? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Maya, you should be trying to settle him, not wind him up.
Oh, he's okay.
Well, aren't you going to put him back down?
Yeah, I just need to get everything down while it's still fresh in my mind.
Come on, monkey. We need to get some sleep. So did you, Maya?
Yeah, in a minute.
I could put up a good fight against another woman, even a wicked mother-in-law, but against an entire country, I think that's beyond even my considerable prowess.
I want to be with you, Alice. I do.
I know. But not here, not in New Zealand.
What about if we both went on to Zimbabwe? I mean, we could work together and...
I think we both know that wouldn't work.
Falling in love with you was the last thing I ever expected. I do love you.
I know. But sometimes love just isn't enough. Life sucks like that. We could get on the net now, find you a flight out tomorrow, today even. You know what you need to do, and you have to do it quickly before this flash of being sensible deserts me, and I beg you to stay. It's lucky we specified no presents at the party, otherwise I would have been handing them back.
Alice.
They're excited about something this morning. Moving around like nobody's business.
Maybe it's because they know Dad's watching.
Now, would you like to know the sexes?
No. Do you mind?
You're calling the shots.
One is slightly smaller than the others, but that's very normal with triplets.
There. Can you feel it?
Wow.
Did your man turn up in the end? He did. I hope you gave him a good telling off. Actually, I did more than that. We've canned the whole thing. We're not getting married. Just because he was late? Because he's homesick and I was rushing in. And his family need him more than I do, and a whole heap of reasons.
Oh, sweetheart.
It's okay, I'm not too sad. I'm being sensible and logical. It's a novel feeling.
So he's going back to Zimbabwe?
He booked a flight online this morning, flies to Sydney this afternoon, and on from there.
Why so quick?
You should have seen him on the phone to his mother this morning, telling her he was coming home. He was so happy, so relieved. Anyway.
The engagement's off. Xavier's going back to Zimbabwe.
Why? Because he was late?
No, apparently... Oh, yes. You can yawn. What were you doing ringing me in the middle of the night?
It was 4 a.m. I was worried. JJ was crying and Maya was gone.
Gone where?
For a run. At that time. In the dark. By herself. Mum, she's losing it.
Oh, maybe she couldn't sleep.
Before that, she absolutely freaked when the phone rang. And then there's the cigarettes. Why would she suddenly start smoking?
Well, she used to years ago, didn't she?
Last year at high school, and then roll your eyes for about 5 minutes at nursing school when she had the really butch girlfriend. She actually hated her. She gave up as soon as Mango dumped her.
Is this Maya you're talking about? It's just, I saw something yesterday in the car park. She accused this guy of following her when he was just here visiting his daughter. Is she all right?
It's probably just the stress of trying to get that charity off the ground.
Poor thing. Still, good on her.
Mum, I know you're still not talking to her and I know you want to keep away. But Maya needs help. Fast.
That was amazing. Seeing them, feeling them. That baby had a bit of a kick on.
Him?
You've got at least one future All Black in there, I can tell. Thanks, Morgan. I'm really glad you asked me to come.
So am I.
So she's got Cindy on one side going, let's play mummies together, and she's got Trent on the other side trying to act like a new BFF.
It's just biology taking its natural course, mate.
What's that supposed to mean?
Biology 101, when Homo sapiens used to roam the savannas of Gondwanaland.
The what of what?
Savannas of Gondwanaland. Okay, pregnant females always bonded with a male so they could provide them with defence and food so them and their offspring could survive.
What if the cave ladies were having triplets? Have you learned about that?
Sorry, Gerald, it seems to me that Morgan's natural biological instincts to bond with the children's father have kicked into high gear.
Yeah, well, we'll just see about that. You're talking about prehistoric Gondwana La land. And I am talking about Ferndale in the 21st century. And biologically speaking, I reckon I'm the superior provider for Morgan.
Because?
Because those cavemen were a promiscuous lot, slam bam all over the place.
Way to increase the tribe.
And Trent is just the same, hopping from one woman to the next, and every chance he'll just keep on hopping. Morgan doesn't have to worry about me straying, going on the prowl for the next mother of my kids.
I guess not.
Absolutely not. No, I will be forever true to her and the triplets, which makes me the better choice by far.
The taxi was pulling up as I arrived.
I appreciate your help with Callum.
He wasn't thrilled to be letting you out of your contract so soon. Can't say I am either. But if home is where you feel you need to be.
It is. Thank you, Chris, for everything. You've been a great mentor.
No, you've been a great student. Zimbabwe is lucky to get you back. I'll go load this up for you.
Well, put it there, mate. Now you look after your bad self, Zulu dude. I'll, load these other bags up.
One minute I'm getting married to the most amazing man in the world, and the next I'm watching him leave to fly halfway across the world. Funny old world, isn't it? Hilarious.
I understand if you hate me.
How could I possibly hate you? You loved me at a time in my life where I thought no one would ever love me again.
It wasn't hard, Alice.
But this is. Apparently, this mascara doesn't run, but I really don't want to put it to the test, so... I know your heart was always in Zimbabwe.
But I'm leaving a little piece of it here.
Hey, Gerald.
Sorry I missed you at the ultrasound.
It's okay, Trent was there.
Mate, it was amazing. I felt
Could I have a quick word?
Sure. Do you want another cuppa?
No, I'm good, Tar.
Have you got a headache?
I have now.
What's wrong?
Why are you spending so much time with him?
Well, he is the father of the babies I'm carrying.
Yeah, and Cindy's mother, but I don't see you cozying up to her on the couch.
That's because she stresses me out.
Look, we're not on the savannas of Gondwana land anymore, Morgan.
The what?
You don't need Trent, you've got me.
Gerald, what is this? Are you jealous of...
I pushed for a raise at work, I got us a deposit on a house, I gave you all the love and support I had to give, all in an effort to provide for you and the babies. And now I'm getting pushed out.
You are not. You're... About the cot. Maybe it's not such a good idea.
Well, why not? Oh, okay. I'll pack it up and get out of your hair.
I told you Mrs. Chaucer needed to be prepped and ready for surgery at or before 3:17 p.m.
I run the surgical roster to the half hour.
She's left prepping a patient far later than I requested.
Leave it with me.
As if I'm pandering to her eccentric requests. Prepped by 3:17 on the dot? Please.
What are you doing?
Our flyers. I'm organising a fun run for Amelia.
I've just received a complaint that you were openly hostile towards the father of a patient yesterday.
That was a misunderstanding.
Then I see you being rude to the new head of surgery.
You have to admit she's a little strange.
Now you're doodling during work hours.
This is going to save the little boy's life.
It's just as well we were able to wipe the slate clean of your previous warnings because I have no choice but to issue you with an official verbal one.
You're joking. For what?
You're the charge nurse. Start acting like it.
I'm sorry. I'll finish this later in my own time.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks again for today. I really enjoyed it.
Me too. And thanks for not putting any pressure on me.
That's the last thing you need right now.
I hope you understand about the cot.
It's like I keep saying, you're calling the shots. Don't want the cot? I take the cot away. It's as simple as that. Do you mind? See you later, kids.
Join Evine and Joe tonight as they get away to the romantic cities of Venice and Verona.